Mr. Vaughan. He's come to battle the Tyranids with his Blood Angels. Would you want to talk us through?
I'm battling many Tyranids as per usual. So I've got 2 tac squads. Everything is loaded out like default, like bolters and so on. So 2 tactical squads, one Death Company, who are the sort of berserkers. The Librarian Dreadnought is back, and I'm sure he's going to get absolutely trashed. And the Sanguinary Guard have come, but they've left the Ancient at home, the dude with the banner, because he costs loads of points. And these are the last minute swap-in, who are Assault Intercessors, who are sort of Primaris ones, and they've helped me fill out my troops. So I think that's everything.
Awesome.
So David, do you want to tell us what you got, mate?
I have gone for a more or less gunless assault-based Tyranid force. So I have got 40 Hormigants, so 4 squads of 10. I've got 9 Gene Stealers coming in with a Broodlord. I have got my Hive Tyrant, and he has got the Behemoth special sabres, and he's got monstrous size, which gives him an extra strength. And then I've got a Lictor for a bit of deep strike action, and that's it. It's going to be a lot of hand-to-hand combat, I suspect.
Is it literally gunless?
I think this guy has got something called flesh hooks, which is basically a pistol. But outside of that, no guns.
Let's have it.
Quickly talk us through your deployment.
So
Defensive as usual for the Blood Angels.
I've gone for a setback kind of strategy. So I'm probably going to regret this, but I've basically stuck everything alive. Death Company and Tacticals here. Assault Intercessors, Tacticals, and Librarian Dreadnought over here. And high up in the building with their wings are the Sanguinary Guard.
So we've got jump packy guys, breaking the scenery, more jump packy guys there. And then over to the Tyranids, we've basically got Hormigant, Squibbly Bugs, the Broodlord here, the Hive Tyrant here, and then we've got basically everything hiding behind the trees on my side. So we've got more Hormigants and my Gene Stealers just in there. And so it's time to roll for first turn, Mr. Vaughan.
Okay, let's hope I do better than I did on the setup. Yeah.
Aim into the middle there.
There you go then.
3 versus 5. Woo! And what would you choose?
Oh, I'm not going to make me choose on camera. I've got to think about it. Come on, I've got to think about it. I haven't changed. I have. It took me about 3 minutes. I've decided to let David take the first turn, which goes against all my instincts because I won the dice roll and I feel like I'm making a terrible mistake. And now he's going to tell me whether he's pleased with what I've done or not. Is that good for you or not?
I was going to let you go first.
So I've made the right choice. Okay, it's your go.
Movement phase for the Tyranids. We've basically pretty much stayed back here with the Hive Tyrant and the Broodlord. Stepped up to get within 3 inches of this objective. Advanced up onto that objective and on this one, so I'm going to get my domination points for this turn. Gene Stealers have stayed back as well, and they have deployed Scramblers, which is the first part of one of my secondary objectives as well. So it's not going to be an awful lot more, a little bit of Psychics, but that'll be the end of the turn. Last thing I did was just add Catalyst Psychic Powers onto these guys, so that makes it Adam's turn 1. Summary of movement for the Blood Angels.
I've found this ridiculously confusing. So these guys have stood still to do their deployed Scramblers. Like, who did it for you?
My Gene Stealers
Your
did
Gene
it for me.
Stealers did that for you. The Death Company have decided they're not scared of the Hormigants. And it's not really what I had in mind for them, but they're going to have to deal with them. And everyone's just moved up here, and these guys are within this objective.
Excellent.
I've had my first turn, and we've done the movement, haven't we? So we talked about that. There was a lot of shooting going on here. We basically brought the entire Space Marines might against a group of Hormigants who are probably like points 50 or something like that. I don't even know if they're that much. We killed all those, which was reassuring. The Librarian heroically shot one Hormigant, which was really spectacular. And because these guys were not doing anything, the Death Company had to handle some Hormigants on their own, which they did, because I said to Dave if they didn't, I was never going to use them again. And now they're preparing to be counter-attacked by this lot over here.
Right, that's Tyranids. Turn 2 movement. I've pushed up with the Hive Tyrant. It's a long-range charge. Broodlord as well. I kind of just need to, I think, start dealing with these guys, otherwise I'm going to get shot. I don't think I realised how much gun Adam would have. Even in a salty type of army, they still can do a lot of damage to me. Advanced up with the Gene Stealers. Only got a 3-inch advance, but I just had to take it. I've got a 7-inch re-rollable charge there. and my Lictor is coming at the back, and he's doing my deploy scramblers for this turn. So it's going to be down to the charges. So shall I do them on camera just for a bit of fun?
God, the drama.
The drama. Okay, so Broodlord is going to charge in at those
So
guys.
for a double one here.
He gets a default reroll.
That's really annoying. Looking for a double 2 this time, or maybe a 3. Ah,
8,
damn.
which is going to do it.
Damn probability.
Right, let's have a look at the Gene Stealers. Come on. 8. It's going to make it.
That's horrendous.
Hold on. 6 and a 2. That's going to make it. That's good news.
It's not good news.
Right, let's roll for the Hive Tyrant on these guys as well. See if we can get him in.
Not the Angels.
9. I don't know if that's going to make it. I will let you know in a bit. And 2 for the Tyranids. So, Hive Tyrant and the Broodlord charged into the Sanguinary Guard and managed to destroy them. They did take off 4 wounds off the Hive Tyrant, who used a stratagem called Overrun to basically run away at the end. Broodlord is looking slightly precarious in the middle. Gene Stealers managed to take 3 down, which I'm quite disappointed in, really. You know, a squad of 9 Gene Stealers should be able to take out 5 measly little Marines, but there you go, they didn't. But we did manage to end the turn on most of the objectives, so not too unhappy.
Slightly despondent, Adam, because I lost lots of models.
Get rid of the golden
I lost the
jump
Angels.
packs.
I lost the
Get
Angels.
rid of them.
Get gutted.
Right, Adam's turn 2 coming up. Angels turn 2 movement.
So I've agonised, and these guys are going to stay here to try and partly hold that objective. And the Assault Intercessors have moved close to the Broodlord to smell his bad breath, and the Dreadnought has moved up, and the attack squad here has moved closer to the Gene Stealers. That's it.
Adam, talk us through turn 2.
Turn 2 is exhausting. I feel like it's gone on forever. Anyway, a lot happened. So there was a lot of charging. The tactical squad couldn't shoot, so to make themselves useful, they went close. Didn't do very well in shooting, but have charged in and killed, I think, maybe 1 of the Gene Stealers. The Gene Stealer got to attack back against the Death Company and knocked another one on the head. This guy just scraped through, only just. The Dreadnought couldn't get him because he didn't get his spell off earlier of Wings of Sanguinus, so instead he went and killed the Broodlord, which was close actually, wasn't it? An unusual special thing to try and...
You did a fight back, but unfortunately we didn't do anything with it. We got the saves Adam needed.
And so that was that. And then the attack squad shot some Hormigans, but it was slightly underwhelming. So the Assault Intercessors had to come in and finish the job, which, to be fair, there was only 2 Hormigans left by then, so I would have been pretty disappointed if they didn't. And they've now got that objective. And I think these, I can't do anything about these over here. That's it at the moment.
It's looking pretty good for Adam. I think he's behind on points at the moment, but not a lot. And yeah, I'm running out of troops. I think I'm gonna struggle, but we'll see what I can do. Turn 3, turn completed. A little bit drastic for the Tyranids at the moment. Charged in with Tyrant. I managed to kill 1 transhuman physiology. I mean, it's amazing. I should have been wounding on 2s, but because of that, I was wounding on 4s, and that just absolutely knocked me out. And then he managed to fight back, and he's taken 9 wounds off that turn with a double fight. So that was good. I've still got my Gene Stealers, managed to get rid of the Death Company over there. So, I mean, there is a chance I could actually go on and do something over there, but he's got that point because he's got 4 people on it. He's got this point, and he's got this point. So it's big points for this turn for Adam, and his Librarian is still looking rather scary. So I think... let's let Adam play this turn, and then we might be talking about not playing another turn because I won't have much left. But yeah, not the best. Lictor failed his charge on a roll of a 3. Brilliant. Hannibal Lictor doing the business. Although I did complete my deploy scramblers, so I have got that. So yeah, that's it.
So that was good. Another quite eventful round. I'm feeling quite tired now. The Gene Stealers have been an absolute nightmare. They killed the last Death Company guy. I don't know if that was this turn or last turn. The Tactical Marines shot a couple and then finally managed to finish them off. I've been doing diabolical dice rolling all night. Anyway, they finally finished the last Gene Stealer off, so that was that. The tactical squad over here shot up the Lictor a bit, didn't quite kill him, so they had to charge in and finish the job, which is good. And then over here, the Librarian Dreadnought failed to get all his psychics off, but he did manage to get his charge off, which is pretty close. and then he managed to just. It was fairly close, wasn't it? He managed.
I had 3 saves, and I really needed to make 2 of them. I only made
a load of invulnerable saves and feel no pains, didn't you? But just got through.
Just didn't get enough.
And that was it, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's the end of your 3rd turn, and I'm probably still just ahead on points, but not for long. Right, we're talking about Adam's turn 4 and 5 because effectively we're calling the game. Adam, just want to quickly talk us through what would happen.
So we worked. So the Hormigans made a plan in the last stand, but it didn't quite pan out. Most of them ran away, so we decided they were dead. And then we basically worked out what the different scores would be from these guys having this, him having that, these guys doing here,
deploy
doing
scramblers,
scramblers. Yeah. And so everything was dead, and these would have taken this objective, and that was it basically. So I think we worked out.
So we have got a final score, and it's slightly troubling for the Tyranids here. So 33 points we managed to get in total. I only managed to get 15 points on primary objectives, which is something I've never struggled with before. So that was quite a shock. Adam was just able to clear me off the objectives every time. I mean, Hormigans aren't hard to get rid of, but just so many shots. I think I underestimated the amount of shooting Adam would do in his close combat
Which
army.
worked out quite well, actually, didn't it?
Yeah.
And the start of the show for the Tyranids were the Gene Stealers.
Yeah, they did hang around much longer than I thought they would, actually.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, they did well. They actually had to kill a squad
They cleared the Death Company and took out a few of the tacticals.
But Adam got 75 points, an absolutely massive victory, which was really good and really interesting to see how the Marines played in a slightly more conservative fight, because I did think Adam was going to charge over the top of me again, which is probably my mistake because, I was set up ready for the counter-attack and he made me go first, which again was a massive difference in the game. And a couple of things I could have done better, but maybe should have hung back at the start rather than coming forward, but I wanted to get on the objectives like I have done in the past.
It was an exciting game though. There was a couple of moments where it could have gone either way in the middle.
I mean,
a couple of bits where all your stuff came forwards over here and here.
Definitely.
And it could have gone either way, I think.
One of the scary things was Adam murdered me by a lot of points and rolled really badly.
I did roll really shocking dice to be fair.
So it's going to be back to the drawing board for the Nids versus this Blood Angels army. Adam's guys get +1 wound in their fighting, which is just a nightmare because they're hitting my massive monsters on 4s, which is a problem when he's also rolling 5 attacks per standard Marine.
Even if I'm rolling shocking dice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is. But we got a glass of wine. It was a good game. Thank you very much.
Cheers, David. Thanks, mate.
Bye.